Hey, what is up, guys? How y'all doing? This is Seaball Youssef, and today I'm going to be bringing you my quick start guide for the shotguns in Black Ops 2. So without further ado, let's hop right on in. And there are two different types of shotguns in Black Ops 2. There are the more spammable, forgiving shotguns, and then there are the more precise but less forgiving shotguns. But they can also be pretty dang lethal if you learn how to use them. And first up, we are going to be covering the spammable ones and giving you all the info on everything you need to know about them. First up, we've got the S12, and this gun is unlocked at level 4, but since it is not the default shoddy, it will require an unlock token for you to be able to use it in Creative Class. What to expect while using this baby? It's semi-automatic, so it's great for sweeping out clusters of enemies in a room or close quarters without having to reload or pump another round into the gun. Its biggest strength is it is the only gun in the game that can sustain fire until the magazine runs out without having to do anything, as with the precision guns you'll have to pump it, and with the other spammable shoddy you have to twist the barrel every 4 rounds. The biggest weakness of the S12 is that it usually requires more than one shot unless really close, and teamed up with its small 10-round magazine, it becomes very easy to burn through this ammo very quickly. So because of this, you are going to be a little bit more reliant on using either extended clip or fast mags to counter the slow reload and the quick burning through of ammo. Despite its flaws with damage in the small magazine, the S12 is an absolute monster that cannot be taken lightly in close quarters. It is a very solid choice for anyone looking for a good close quarters shotgun. Next up, we've got my personal favorite, the M1216, and this beast is a very late unlock at level 52, which is probably a reason why not many people have used it and you don't see it around too often. What to expect while using the 1216? This gun is fully automatic, however this is a little bit deceiving as it does require that the magazine be rotated every 4 shots, and it's a very quick process, the twisting of the barrel. However, it does take a while to get used to, and as you will usually need 2 to 4 shots to kill people, you always need to make sure that you're have 4 rounds in the magazine before you will need a twist. Otherwise, you're going to get caught with your pants down, twisting the barrel before you can finish a guy off. That's what she said. Uh, and the biggest strength of the 1216 is that if used correctly, this is the most capable shotgun in the game of taking out large groups of enemies in rapid succession. And the biggest weakness of the 1216 is that because of its lack of power and range, and in addition to the need to twist the barrel every 4 shots, you really need to be accurate and in close range with this gun, or you will be on the losing end of a lot of gunfights. Reminiscent of the AA-12 from Modern Warfare 3, this gun definitely does take a while to learn, but once you have conquered it, nothing will beat you up close. And normally I will give the attachments, recommended attachments at the end of the video. However, since the shotties in this game all behave very differently, I will be giving my suggestions here. Both of the spammable shotguns work really well with the long barrel and the laser sight, and that's usually what I run on both of those. However, I also recommend using one of the magazine related attachments on the S12 in order to combat the frequent and slow reloads you will experience while using this gun. And now that we've covered the spammable ones, let's move on to the 2 precision pump action shotguns that are available in Black Ops 2. First up is the Remington 870, and the R870 is unlocked at level 4, and since it is the default shotgun, you will not need to burn an unlock token to be able to use this bad boy. What to expect while wielding the Remington? It has a very quick pump action compared to previous pump actions in the Call of Duty franchise, and it also is very easy to learn how to use it, and it's very quick to pick up, and it also has pretty dang good one-hit kill range, and because of all those 3 things, that's the reason why it is the most prevalent shotgun so far in Black Ops 2. The biggest strength of the R870 is this one-hit kill range while not having to be as precise, since it is a buckshot with several pellets being fired from each shell. The biggest weakness, however, of the Remington is that despite it having a relatively fast pump action compared to previous shotguns in COD history, the R870 is still less spammable than the first 2 shotties, meaning you will have to have some degree of precision over those 2 previous shotties in order for you to be able to have success with it. My recommended attachments for the R870 are the long barrel and the laser sight. Quick draw, adjustable stock, and the MMS are also solid attachments. However, I just find that they slow me down more, and I don't really like that as it doesn't fit in with my playstyle as much as the other attachments do. Available for use right away and relatively easy to use. It's no secret that this gun is a beast and very easy to pick up. So yeah, if you're thinking about trying out any shoddy in the game, I would recommend using this one first. Last but not least, we've got the KSG, and this gun is unlocked at level 34, so you get it about a third, fourth of the way through your prestige, not too bad. What to expect while using the KSG? This gun brings something to the table that we've never before seen in a Call of Duty game. It's a slug shotgun. So pretty much this just means that instead of firing a bunch of pellets with each shell, the KSG is shooting one huge chunk of metal instead. And because it just shoots just one bullet, the KSG does require much more precision than any of the other shotguns in the game. The biggest strength of the KSG is its range. This gun can shoot people way across the map, and even though at long ranges it will take 2 shots to kill if not a headshot, this is still by far the most lethal shotgun we've ever seen in the COD franchise. The biggest weakness of the KSG is because it's a pump action that shoots a slug, this gun is not very forgiving with bad accuracy. If you cannot hit your first shot, chances are you're going to lose in close quarters, and at longer ranges you might get 2 or 3 shots before you get killed. But either way, whatever range you're at, you have to be very accurate with this gun or you are just going to get pooped all over. The best attachments to run with the KSG, I usually run with the long barrel and quick draw. However, I also have had success using the laser sight, reflex, or MMS sight, excuse me. That one's a bit of a mouthful, and again, that is what she said. And also, the suppressor is pretty good on the KSG, as you still have pretty good range, but it'll keep you off the map, so if you're shooting people from behind, you're less likely to get spotted if you miss the first shot. This gun probably has the biggest learning curve of any gun in the game, but those who take the time to master it will be rewarded by wielding one of the most lethal guns available in Black Ops 2. And now that we've covered all the guns themselves, let's move on to the best perks to use while you are using the shotties. In Tier 1, Lightweight is great as it will keep you fast and mobile in addition to not taking fall damage, which this is a great ability to have when you're using the shotguns, as you have to get up close and personal with people. Flak Jacket is also very nice, as it will keep you safe from all the baddies if you're not running Engineer, as well as letting you cap flags without having to worry about being naded by enemies. Ghost is also a very good choice, and this is my personal favorite in the class, as it will keep you off the minimap if they have UAVs up, which is great for those who are getting in behind the enemy and flanking them, which is a great tactic to use with the shotguns. Tier 2, Fast Hands is a really good choice as it will let you throw equipment faster, saving you precious seconds in close quarters combat, as well as giving you the ability to swap to a secondary if needed. Scavenger is also almost essential on the 2 spammable shotguns, as you will run out of ammo pretty dang fast with those 2 guns, and it can also be very useful on the other 2 more precision based shotguns, as it will keep your grenades replenished and you'll never really have to worry about your ammo count. In Tier 3, Dexterity is probably the one perk out of any of them available in the game that I would recommend while using the shotguns, as it will let you shoot faster after sprinting, which is very big with the shotguns, as well as letting you climb faster, which is very helpful if you're trying to evade enemies who are out of your range and you get caught in a bad situation where you just need a bail. Extreme Conditioning is also a very solid choice, as it will increase your runtime. I think it doubles your runtime, I believe, and this is very helpful as since you're going to be wanting to do a lot of running to get in behind the enemies and attack them where they're not expecting you. Engineer is also a very good perk to use, as it will spotlight enemy equipment, letting you avoid triggering equipment traps or walking into guardians or sentry guns, which is also very helpful when you're trying to run in behind the enemy and you just don't want them to know that you're there until you get right up on them. Well guys, that's about it for the basics on the shotguns in Black Ops 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to make some sweet love to that like button and come back next time. If you have any feedback or just want to say hi to me, leave it down below in the comments section and I will respond as soon as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day.
Oh, yes.